guys, and welcome back to Beautyfortyfied. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Sue, and today I'm talking about the new Clarins foundation called Everlasting Long Wearing Hydrating Matte Foundation. Now this one has come out very recently and it's replaced the previous Everlasting foundation, which I had tried in the past and just didn't like at all. Now I'm a real sucker for long wearing foundations. So when I saw that they'd brought out something new, I was very eager to try it to see whether they had improved on the formulation of the previous one and to see how it actually wears and how it lasts. So I'm going to show you the application and then I'm going to come back at the end of the video and I'm going to tell you a little bit more about how it wears. Now just a little bit about the foundation. It comes in 24 shades. I managed to get my hands on a little sample, so I haven't bought the full size because today I'm doing a wear test and review for the first time. So not keen to spend the money. I haven't had a lot of success with Clarins foundations. I absolutely love the Clarins brand. I love all their skincare. If money was no object, I would use the skincare. But I haven't really had much luck with foundations, except for one, and this is called the Skin Illusion Mineral and Plant Extracts Foundation. Now this is my second bottle, but unfortunately this has been discontinued. This is a lovely formulation. It's not matte, it's not long wearing, but it really is very flattering on the skin. So I thought I'd give Clarins another chance and I'll try out the new foundation and see what it's all about. So I'm going to show you how I apply it and then I'll be back at the end to tell you how it wears throughout the day. So I've prepped my skin, I've got on my moisturizer and my SPF, and when I got the sample I was asking the Clarins consultant how I apply it and she said either with your fingers or a brush. So I'm going to apply with my fingers on this side and with a brush on this side. So the consistency is pretty thick. So it is a liquid, but it is a pretty thick consistency. So I'm just going to dab a little bit of that over on this side. And I'm going to use my fingers just to blend it in. So I'm in the color Amber, which is what I am in with most Clarins foundations. It's going on quite well. It is giving me quite a full coverage. The shade matches good. So from that perspective, it's looking quite good, but it is quite full on. I'm sure you can shear it down. I probably didn't need to apply quite as much because it is quite full on. Just taking it under my eyes. So it dries down quite quickly and it is giving me quite a full coverage. So I'm going to do the other side and I'll be a little bit more sparing this time. It's quite pigmented, so a little bit goes quite a long way. And then I'm going in, this is a Zoeva foundation brush, and I'm just going to brush that all over the face, and I can already tell you it's going on quite a lot better with the brush. It's less streaky, it's giving a more smooth finish. And just a little bit easier. I think because it's got quite a thick texture as well. It's just a little bit more comfortable with the brush. And it is giving a smoother application. So color match is great. It's definitely giving a good full coverage. It's not amplifying my pores or my texture at this stage. It's all looking quite good. I'm not going to powder it down because it sort of has a powdery matte finish already. So I'm going to wear it without powder and just see how it fares. If you are oily, then you might want to add a little bit of powder. but I'm going to leave it as is, and I must say it's looking good. I'm quite impressed with it. Definitely prefer the side where I've used the brush. So I'm just going to add a little bit of blush, and we're going to just see how this applies. I'm just using one from MAC. This is called Sunbask, and just find a suitable brush. I'm just going to dab a little bit of that on, and it seems to be applying fine, even though I haven't powdered down. It's going on nicely. So it is looking quite good at the outset. So definitely not exacerbating my pores, definitely not exacerbating my fine lines and wrinkles. It has, I wouldn't say it's improved them, but it's not highlighting anything. So it's giving a lovely, smooth, quite flawless coverage. So I'm going to wear this for the next few hours, and I'll be back to let you know how it's held up. Hi guys, I'm back. It's been a good 8 hours that I've had the foundation on. Before I tell you my thoughts, I meant to mention at the beginning of the video my skin type. So I have got normal combination skin. Now Clarins does say that this foundation is suitable for all skin types. So what have I discovered throughout the day? I haven't powdered down, but I have blotted, and I can tell you that there was a little bit of transfer. So this foundation is not completely transfer proof. They do say it gives you a 24-hour wear. Nobody wears their makeup for 24 hours, but it generally means that it will give you a good day's wear. That's what I find with claims like that. So I can say that it has withheld today. It's been a very, very hot day here, and the foundation didn't move around. I found it hasn't settled into my pores, my fine lines and wrinkles. My skin still looks pretty good. So I'm pretty impressed with the foundation. I do have a suspicion that it has oxidized slightly, which is not really a problem because I do have a tan at the moment. It might not be the case for everybody, but I think I did pick up a hint of oxidization. So just a little heads up there. In terms of what I think of the foundation overall, I think it's really good. I'm going to play around with it a little bit more. I'm going to maybe mix it with a little bit of squalane oil, see how it fares with that, just to sheer it out slightly, because it does give you a real full coverage. And it is one of those foundations that looks like you are wearing makeup. So it's kind of in the league of the Estee Lauder Double Wear. If I had to choose between the two, I think I'd stick with the Estee Lauder Double Wear, because I know for a fact it doesn't oxidize on my skin. It doesn't transfer. It really is quite bulletproof. So I would probably lean towards the Estee Lauder if it was a choice. I'm not sure if I'm going to go out and buy the full size just yet. I'm going to play around with it a little bit more and just see if I can sheer it out and see how it behaves with different sunscreens. So that's my overall review on the Everlasting Matte Foundation from Clarins. If you guys have tried the foundation, let me know your thoughts. If you've tried the previous version, let me know what you think of that one. I'd be keen to hear your comments. Leave your comments down below. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Follow me on Instagram. I don't only post about beauty, I also post about the city that I live in, which is Cape Town. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Ciao, ciao.